Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a few weeks, but I'm back on the charts. Today I'm breaking down SoFi as we head into the earnings on 4/29. They reported their last earnings on 1/27/2025. They had a top line beat and they had a bottom line beat. And the revenue beat was by 57.2 million. With the earnings coming up on 4/29, which they will report pre-market, we are entering into a very key setup for this stock. Starting on the weekly chart, SoFi dipped below its 20-day SMA and the point of control is around the 1544. We bottomed out on the weekly around the 1206 and now starting to see climb up back to the 20-day SMA. Now we have pulled back from the highs of the 1750 but now are consolidating in this range of $13 to $14 where we do see a decent amount of volume shelf. Also, we have a good volume shelf between 1182 and 1034, so that could be a good support moving forward. The MACD is negative but is starting to flatten out now, and the RSI is at right smack in the 50, which shows a sign of potential base forming. On the daily chart, SoFi reclaimed its 20-day SMA. The next key level will be the 1487, which basically is our line in the sand which they need to break if we want to see a further uptrend. Now, if we can push through and hold that, we will open up some space and some room for basically climbing and filling this gap of 1718 to 1748 and maybe even reclaiming the highs of this year. The MACD has flipped bullish on this case and the RSI is close to 50, or I would say close to 50, which means that the momentum is building, but again this is not confirmed yet. The next key level is also the 100-day SMA will act as a resistance and then 1487 line will be the resistance. Alright, so if you plan to trade SoFi, here are a couple trade ideas that may help you out with the trading. So the first scenario that I think is we long $15. So right now we're sitting at 1328. We are aiming for about a 13% upside. For that to occur, you can use call options or you can use common stocks. The key is we break this line, we retest, and then we move forward. That is the play, that is the breakout play that we are looking at. You could buy a $15 call or you can buy a $16 call depending upon your appetite. I would say at least look at 30 days to 60 days out. So if we are looking at the call option, maybe a 30-day $15 call option would be costing you around $30 or 30 cents. Or if you're looking for a 60-day, since there is no 60-day, let's say 51-day would be around 76. So that is one option on the trade. The second one that you can look is selling a put credit spread. So basically what we will do is we will sell a $13 put and then we will buy $11 put, which will aim for April expiration. So basically what you're doing is you are selling a $13 put, which means that you will get a credit of 59.65. So let's say 60 cents you will get a credit, and then you will buy a put for $11, 12 in the outlay. So 48 cents will be your credit over here. Another option for the trade. If you like to sell options, you could look at selling option around in this market. I would not go 30 delta. I would go a little bit more conservative, maybe 23 delta, and sell it out for 27 cents. So again, there are a couple ways you can play this out and see what works for you. If you do not have a larger account, if you have a smaller account, maybe a put credit spread that we talked about in the second scenario may be a better option. If you own a lot of shares and you can afford buying 100 shares of SoFi, then I think selling a cash secured put might be a better idea. Now here's a warning. SoFi trades at 52 times forward PE, which means that a lot of sentiment is already baked in. And look at the average. The average is like what? For the other peers, they trade at 11.4, 17.7, 7.4. The average peer trades forward PE is around 10 to 14. All I'm saying is that the sentiment is already baked in. We know that SoFi is a growth stock. We like where the stock is going, but keep that in consideration as you trade the stock. So there you go. I'll be watching for a breakout or rejection at 1487. Earnings is about 4 to 5 weeks away. So we have some time for a technical move, whether upside or downside. I will be tracking and making another video closer to the earnings to anticipate how we will play the earnings play. Let me know if you are trading SoFi or just watching. And if you like this breakdown, drop a like and I'll catch you in the next one.